Hey everyone, welcome back to hey Blizzard Keeper. Got some meat on the fire. And look at this window. A light window. It's a little bug there. This is episode 15. It's gonna be a mega episode. I don't know how long. 3 to 5 hours. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna play it straight through, so it'll be kind of a edited together. Couple, 2 to 4 save points together or something. Or beyond. Anyway, we're at the cave at the bottom of the, right below the mine in the frozen creek that goes through Black Rock. This is our polka dot collection. Look at all these rose hips. Let's go ahead and eat this meat. Why not? Eat it. I didn't check my wrist. Okay, that was the first one. Good. So I'm gonna have to get my bearings a little bit. With all this stuff over here, all of this stuff over here. I'm gonna put it together, amass it, and then I will decide. I'll redrop what I want to leave.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So enjoy this little bit here. Never do this. It's Interloper. I don't need to take every rose hip. Well, it's blizzarding. We should just prepare them. What time of day is it? Yeah, plenty of time. Okay, let's do that real fast. Looks like I'm a little tired. One more should do it. What we got left here? And some guts. And some jiggles there. Let's pick this up. La 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 la. I'm sorry I subjected you and I to this. A lot of rose hips. 96 is what we want, right? Let's get the 96, will be good. We'll stop there. Perfect. How about that? Pick up the coal. Okay, what do we want to do? We have the rifle over in the cave still. We're going to repair that up. Right. That was the little kind of mission we were on. But then I left the rifle. I don't think I found another one at the top, did I? There should be one somewhere else in Black Rock, don't you think? I don't think I've been to the backside. There's a few places I have to go in Black Rock. Let's leave you there. We have tools. We don't. How's our fire starting? We need some.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, you won't have to do all of it. We haven't been to Cook's or Bricklayers, have we? So those are all open. I think Cook's is a good mission to shoot for at the moment. Oh, we got this wolf hide too. Look how slow we're moving. Let's stay close to the fire here. Get fully warm. Okay, let's now decide what we want to leave. Wow. Drop that. Drop the pot. We got this, and this. And this. So I think all that work for nothing. I think I'm just going to drop all of these rose hips. This is going to be a permanent monument. Sorry to have subjected you to all those rose hip picking up and now doing the same thing again. Okay. Drop a few of these. $11. Maybe some sleeping. Lots of coal too. I think it's manageable in this way. Drink a little bit of water. Maybe drop one thing. What else am I gonna drop? You have so much coal, I don't need all this reclaimed. I should just eat up some of these cattails to max out, maybe. Let's go 4%. Set it here. I think I'm going to drop. Should be okay to just... Just getting started here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
2 hours sleep. I might stay the night at Cook's. We'll burn off some of this fuel. Yep, that's going to be it. Here we go.
This pack is getting too heavy.
I'd like to be under 10. Let's drop one more. Those. Yeah. Terrible ones. There we go. Back into the great unknown of Blizzard Keeper. We got post-Blizzard action here. It's no big deal though. Headwind. We have 2 T's and it's Interloper, and we don't have very far travels. Guess I don't need this birch, do I? Let's drink that up. Kind of diagonal from my right a bit, so this should help, I think. Not really. Look how slow. How am I? What? There it goes, finally. Oops. No flare shells. Oh. My bad. Plotting ourselves to future glory here. Very slowly. So the question will be, do I want to take on some timber wolves or do I not want to? Every option I have is sort of has that possibility. I think there was an idea of me leaving some stuff at the prison, but I'm not sure now. Shouldn't be any wolves right here, so. Look at these cattails. Misclick there. Ooh, one more. Sure could use this wind dying down a little bit so I don't have to be so upwind. Getting this headwind. Chile.
My fingers feel numb.
Hypothermia risk is upon us.
I'm freezing.
Sure up the guns at Cooks. What are the other rifle spawns in Blackrock? Up top there, Cooks. Just can't quite remember the other. There's a couple others. Maybe Bricklayers? Look at it now. It's beautiful out. Substation? Maybe that, what is that? Broken down place close to the, you leave the power plant. It's out there in that little meadow that has a broken down car. Maybe there. Stickerooskies. I guess one more. There we go. Yeah. Now it's Gorjo. It's gorgeous out again. I don't think I'm going to use that shorthand going further. It sounds too much like, yeah, the opposite of starkness. Nothing is engorged here. Okay, here we go. There they are. No one way to get in here. Through me. Can they pass through here? Come back. There you are. Alright, we'll leave you. Getting cold. And save the ammo. Sorry for the, huh? I don't want to leave my choke point if they can cross. Y'all coming? I don't think they're going across here. But there's a lot of them here. I don't think I can shoot through that. Alright, let's get over here. Once I cross this, I think it triggers the, let's watch this bridge. See if they cross or not. Let's hustle over to the barn. Take a fire in case they take the long way. They might still come. There's your coal.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Some water. Keep an eye out for wolves. Okay, let's look around this place. We got some. Oh. Here they are.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Come on in, guys. That's a miss. We'll wait for an easier shot. It's a good introduction back to Blizzard Keeper. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. There's one. Right there. Got it. One hit there. Saw the blood and took off running. It's crazy they took the long way. Another hit. I don't think they crossed the footbridge. I think they went around, didn't they? Still at it, guys, huh? Let's just stand there and bleed. There's some food. How's this water coming? 24 minutes. Got one more shot. That I think could take the morale off. They are bugging out. Two more. Oh man, I forgot about that little thing. The trick of doing it in your inventory. Now I don't have a lot of ammo for more Timberwolves. Can't get in many more fights, if any. So, checking this spot here. Jerry can. That's good for fade, but not as important here. But we'll pick it up for now. Got that bed. Get the stump remover, I guess. I could go back to the prison right now, actually. Go across that. Actually might be smart. Was I going to leave stuff at the prison? What was I going to leave there?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think Berlin Aussie had the idea about what to leave. I'm trying to remember. All the gun making material. Like the tools and this. The gunpowder. I guess, but there wasn't that much. I don't have too much. I also have these to get past the wolves. But I'm kind of, they're somewhat unstable. These. And there's not a ton. Unless I'm just forgetting a strategy point. Which is possible.
I'll take it.
I think I will go back to the prison. That's important. Do I take that?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I'm looking a little heavy though. I just made that water and I don't need it now. Okay, they're back. Never mind. What's up with that? So I was going to take advantage of the morale being shattered to head over to where the pack I think originally was, across the bridge. But they don't seem shattered to me. They seem still interested. Hey, pal. Well, I shot a bunch of them. Shot 3 of them, in fact. There might be just that one left. Yeah, it's not even about the morale, it's about their actual lives. I don't think there's enough of them to prevent me. Especially if I take that last one out. I think I'll go to sleep. While that barrel's going. And then I can travel from here. Take the gun out for that one wolf that's left, probably. Oh, okay, it's just a torch. Okay. Let's sleep in the straw bed. Boy. I kind of like the coal where it's at, you know. Let's do this. I can do a little stick run. Oh man, not with this. Not with that. Can't waste any ammo. Dangerous. Cook's Farm is... That's a great shot right there. Beautiful. Trying to get to that 5th hour of sleep. This needs to die down. It's the 1 hour. Okay, let's put this, let's break that up. Okay. Is there anything I need to work on here? Not really. I mean, the burn bonus is going to get me past, but I don't like to, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I should, there's no reason not to trust the burn bonus, but I just, I like seeing, that's for sure. Okay. Dark. And it's gonna blizzard.
I could eat anything right now.
There's that. Yeah, let's just sleep through the night. Let's go for well fed. I'm gonna add a couple. 2 coal is fine. It's kind of a waste of coal, but it's okay. I'm gonna do well fed. I gotta eat more. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for well fed. Just enough to get the condition recovery from this 5 hours or 4 hours, whatever it's gonna be. I want good visibility in case I find that timber wolf. Again, I guess I could be curing that wolf if I had to. 4 hours is not much. 5. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Yep. Just oh, yuck. Still lots of time to go on that for bonuses. If it's the morning, the bonus really increased. Guess we get some teas going and some crafting. Already prepared a bunch of stuff. We're supposed to go. Let's read, actually. Let's read this gun book.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yes, you did.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
There's the blizzard. That lull right before. Unfortunately, the blizzards don't spell timber wolves. Let's wander and look for sticks, I guess, huh? Why not? Run fast if we see timber wolves. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to engage if there's another pack. That would be bad. I have to make a run for it with the marine flare. It's certainly cold.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Wow. Minus 58, I would say so. It was not very productive. Let's tear some of these planks off, you know? That's 4% still. Can't quite get to this. Wolf, we're getting cold. Take on some torches. There's some bad torches in there. Let's do that. They're all pretty bad. Let's sleep for an hour. Blizzard's still going strong, of course. It's another hour.
Something to eat.
No. Weight's fine. It's just the weather. Cook's Farm is a nice spot, but it is pretty much surrounded by timber wolves. There could be a spawn right over there up the road. There could be a spawn right over there. Spawn right across the bridge. Spawn right over there. There's a chance. I don't think all these places can spawn, but you just don't know which. I didn't see wolves over there, but they could spawn in right now. I got the marine flares. So I'm getting cold. I kind of don't want to go to bricklayers though, because there's nothing I really want over there. I can't go to Timberwolf Mountain because of my challenge. I'd have to backtrack everything I do. I kind of want to get to the prison to go on the other side. Get to that one pack by the Bears Bend. Kind of go that way to get out to the substation and then exit the area. I guess we use another coal. I hate it though. It's like 6 coal we've used. Okay. Oh, let's read. I have to eat though to read. We'll finish this book. Two cattails. I think you can get by with 1 per hour, but
I can move the stomach.
ooh, parasites. We got it, guys.
Hurts.
Here we go. Parasite run. Okay, what do we got for antibiotics? Lots. Okay, let's take our first dosage. There we go. Okay. Love it. I need some good torches. Okay, I'm heading across the bridge again. Let's cook. I could have used those, but it's okay. I need to keep that now. Let's do some rose hips. I like cooking my rose hips in the cans. I just do. It tastes better that way. Because you get it, you know, in the pot, there's more surface area touching the. It's wider. I like the narrow depth of the can cooking them. Taking it anyway. It's terrible, but okay. Weight's better. It's actually pretty nice now. Okay, let's see if we cut. I'm not going to harvest this dog. Let's see if we get a. That's a deer over there. We are going to need to find a place to kind of hunker down a little bit more with the parasites towards the latter stages. Yeah, hunt for some food. I don't really have a weapon. I have 2 bullets left on my... I wonder if I can get back here in time. I could hunker back down to the prison, you know? Because there's a moose can kind of appear. That'd be a food payday. There's some deer down in the marsh, you know. I think I can make it.
God, I could eat a horse.
No. I'd be pretty aghast if I see a 3-4 packer up here. Expecting to see the one. Let's drink this. That.
Think of fire. Think of hot fire. Yeah.
Let's drop this. That one I pulled reached 50%. I think that was one I pulled. Let's see what's going on up here. It's pretty lonely. Okay, yeah. Well, I was hoping to find a second gun in this area. But I know I have the one over there in the cave. I'll slowly make my way there. See if I can find the other one along the way somehow. But I'm not going over new ground until I get out to past the substation.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Back we go. I go that way. Where does that go? That just goes...
I can't
Go
feel my
across that. I
feet.
think that just goes back to where the... same way if you go to the substation. You go across the little bridge, across the Russian River. Yeah, then you're kind of on that pack of wolves over there. But I'll go through the tunnels because it's warmer. If I recall, I killed the dogs in here. Okay. Oh, did I get that? Did I get that wolf hide? I might have left it at Cook's. That's okay. I left the wolf hide at Cook's. I thought I might do that. It's fine. Because, if I come back here, that's not too far away. Oops. Nope. Oh, it's cold now. I think I'm just gonna head through. I'll get a bit cold on the way, but that's fine. Just gonna keep it moving. It's not too cold. It's pretty warm. Time is of the essence. Before the worm taketh hold, we must keep moving. Okay. What did I need to leave here? I have this chicken. We'll leave this gunpowder here. Is there a container right here? No, let's go over to the shed here. Leave stuff in there.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Mm-hmm. There's that. We'll leave that. I don't need that anymore. Well, you know what? I'll keep one of those. Okay. Let's go with that. Steam tunnels. Here again. Now it's hard for me to recall everything. I just remember going to the power plant and back, essentially.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
False. Bears, beets, and not dying. Yeah, you go through here. That's the shortcut. And it's to the right. It's fully warm up here, though. One coal. Because it's going to be... Yeah, I got to go outside here in a sec. I want to be full temp.
Come on, little fire. Okay, that didn't work.
Oh, seriously? At the very end? That was lackadaisical. Like at the very... She was... Had the embers going and then just sort of like relaxed at the very end. Okay, there we go. One of those guys. Smoke lucky numbers coming up. There we go. A couple more rose hips. Should just need one. I'll try to just drink one. You know, I don't drink as much on Interloper and low recovery and no go. Because you get the condition recovery, so it's not as vital. You can play around with your condition a little bit more. But this is Interloper. It's a little bit tighter, you know. I have some area restrictions and some tougher zones, so. No. Let's do this. Let's do a 0.5 of the biggie. What am I doing? You. Harvest, and I need to drop this dirty water. It's bad luck to carry just a little bit. Anything under 0.1 dirty water, it's a bad luck. I've determined that. That's nice. Could be some marine flares time coming up. Well, I'm gonna go to the right first. I could just climb that rope too. I have a coffee. But you know what? I mean, how many marine flares do I have? Why not use one? Yeah. I'll just do that. I don't want to get in a firefight with him. I only got the 2 rounds. Not bad. Yeah, that bug. Fully right there. Okay. How's the weight? Not bad. Time of day is kind of ideal. Maybe sleep the night in that trailer over there. I'll have to move quickly over by the shack, the old tool shed. Did not like that. Let's hope the Timberwolves haven't crept down too close to the power facility. That's a good place to stop, actually, for me. Yeah, I'm going to take a mini break here. Then we'll go up there. Actually, I'm going to try to make it to the trailer before I take a mini break. So I'll pop in here next time I pick it up, and I will be not quite as sharp to get past this pack. Now there's the log bridge where you come out if you go around the prison. You saw it coming in. More look. There it is. It takes you close to that pack. I'm not sure why you would use it unless you were in a substation, I guess, Aurora, or didn't have a way to get through it. Light, or you're in a hurry, maybe. Let's see if I've looked in here. I have. I didn't go over here, did I? Boy, it'll be funny if I did. But it's not that far out of the way, honestly. There's something going on. It's Timberwolves. Right there. Can you believe that? Those little jerks. Well, I'm going to skip the shed then. I'll bypass them entirely. They're going to be like that. See how close they're flanking this road. Oh, they're pretty close. Time to get busy with this mine flare. Try to buy some time. It's a big pack. Five. It's gonna be close. We have to take a shot or two at him. Try. Oh. I think that's it right there. It's gonna be really close. I do not want to use another one, but that's the way it goes. It's right there, see? Let's do that. Come on over here. Still running from the flare. It's sitting right there. I'll save these last couple rounds. Okay. Let's watch him struggle with his fire, shall we? Oh, wow. Bummer. I debated trying to fight him off. Tried to throw the flare at him a few times. If I would have known I would have had to do two, no matter what, I would have tried to sort of engage them as I walked, but I was trying to race. It's okay.
I think I can use this.
I guess. Did I have any? Yes, that's a hacksaw. Okay, I did need one. Okay. Worm babies are working it. Practical gunsmithing. Yep, those timber wolves are close to the power plants, as I was concerned about. Didn't allow me to get over to the. I could have. I maybe should have, since I used both of my flares. But it's a little farther than you think, kind of in there in that plane. All right, we'll stay in here. Oh well, yeah. Are they out there doing their thing? Guardian fire. Hey, stick by the trailer.
Starting to feel numb.
Yeah, good spot to save it up. Just head in and you're good to go. Back in the trailer. Why did I open that? I don't know. Yeah, we're post-save. This is a different sit-down session than before, but it's going to seem pretty seamless to you. I can't play a few hours at once, usually. I might try it sometime in the future. Soon. But usually I can't. Aha! See, there is something I missed. That's the parasites, right? Yep. We took our dose today, if I recall. We're tired. Do I go to, I think I do. I get warm here. Ooh, it's getting late today. 22 coal, but I'd rather not use. I think we go to, gosh, what's that? The place where all the dogs are in Black Rock. The dreaded place. The broken down, power plant thing. A substation. That's it. Okay, let's go ahead and drink up. And I am going to try to warm up. How's my weight? Heavy. I think I can bear it. I'm just going to use this then. I think we're okay to go. I'm not too concerned about the Timberwolves, actually. There's that fire. Well, it's dead now. I don't think... Are they still aggro at me? If I can get... We'll dust it out. I think I'm okay. It's cold though. It's pretty cold. I'm going to get freezing, but I might make a little warm-up fire. In the little, well, I don't know. Little sucking down area. Climb downs before you cross over the bear. Thought there was a bin up here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I think you can go this way as well. But the wind's coming from over there, so it's not really helping. Once I get past this corner, though. Now? Yes.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, this walk might be a little cold and unpleasant. It's like the warmer part of the day, though. -7 in the wind shade is pretty good. Can't forge, can I? So I don't need that. My torches like I got 3. You know what? Well, I don't want it to blow out. Yeah, I can just go down here, can't I? Make it a bit easier for myself. Let's do this. There we go. I think I should warm up here. Put a coal on it or so. Get some teas. It's not too far along, but it's also a good argument not to, for that shorter distance, kill this condition. One coal should do it. Do that. Now I want to save my Rishies. Well, I have a lot of antibiotics for the food poisoning, but still. This is warming up pretty quickly. I don't have a lot of time, so I might just tee it, you know.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I'll drop a third one down below. I have a lot of cattails. So food isn't terrible. Yeah, I think 2 actually will be fine. Let's do this real fast. Quick one more. There we go. We shall. I think our torches are pretty low too. 3. This is my pull torch run. One of them. Yeah, I can use a few. Okay. Let's drink this one right off. There we go. Pull that. Pick up. That's better. Oh, that's kind of difficult to get to. Did I hear, yes, I did. It's an Aurora night. I really hope my, I don't like this little jump here. Go! My arrival at the substation is uneventful. I see the creeping red of my parasites starting to surface. Hello to you, my new worm friends. I hope the bear doesn't scare me and I fall off this log just, you know, with the growl. Because every animal noise still gets me kind of like shook for a second. No matter what.
Where can I find something to eat?
Let's drink this. You know what? Oh, dang it. Oh well. That was a cold one. Drinking it for the calories. I don't really need to go to the, you know, the cave up there with, I mean, there's lots of good stuff. There's deer, rabbits, and reshies, sticks, and cattails. So I'm going to need to sleep, and substation is the only place for me for that. I'll consider coming back, but probably not. I want to make good progress getting my rifle coming back here when the parasites hit hard. I wouldn't mind being back here with the parasites. You know, the final stages at the prison. Okay, this wind is just really unpleasant. Oh, it's still a warm one. I'll take it. It's your own fault, Long Dark. Long Dark gods, CLD gods. Can't hear your the nice music because of your wind. You did it to yourself. I think I missed that car back there. Whoa. Look at that brightness. Yeah, I missed that car back there, but likely unimportant. I might have missed the cloth. Or spray paint. Wrong way. I think it's this way. Yep. Whoa. That's a cool color. That's a really cool color. Wow. Okay, substation is at hand.
Okay, weak.
Very slow arrival. With headwind. Just in case.
I can't feel my hands.
Gonna try to not squat walk over here. If I have to, I'll just use this thing. This is a spot they can kind of see you through if they're creeping up pretty close. That makes me nervous. I do not like the approach to the substation. It's got this weird little entrance where you have to go up the hill.
It's goddamn freezing.
Let's check this. Okay. Put that away. We are safely here. Subbing out. In la station. Dance party. Sewing kit party. Always search the trash. That's a good adage for anything. Spy work too. Anything. You'll find. Always look into people's discarded things. More tea. Okay, when did I take my dose? It was, gosh. I'm just thinking. When did I take it? Was that the, I was at the farm. And I came out to the prison. Some point. Boy. We'll see how much I have. 16 plus the rest is, yeah, fine. Let's go ahead and take one now just in case. See what it does. Check the dosage. Oh, it's only 10 doses. But that wasn't good. I mean, I didn't need it. Oh, I need 2. I need 2. Okay. It's 20 antibiotics. That's right. Okay. Oh, you eat 2 at once. What? Take 2 at a time. Yeah, okay. Well. So I got 3, 6, plus the rushies. Okay. It'll be fine. And it's tomorrow when I need it really. I need a soup. So So I don't want to go. Yeah, I gotta go through keepers down that hill. Yep. Do I do line workers? Yeah, I guess. I think I do. Good cave over there. And that's it. We go to sleep. Seed up first. How's condition? It's kind of low, but it's not terrible. I think it's fine to go for deathfish. And we'll go for these other ones. Nah, deathfish. Let's do it. Let's roll it. Okay. I have the can opener. Just checking, don't I? Surely I do. Yeah. Let's go for some cold pork and beans. Top it off with a couple cattails. Boy, this is the complete din-din. Time to sleep for a good 10 hours and not worry about warmth at all, because it's not relentless night. And I am glad for that for this one. Though I love it over there. Let's sleep. Good night. Lots of condition back. Man.
Oh, I'm starving.
Learn to say your words, Brian. I guess we'll wait till about midday to take the other antibiotics. I think you're fine with food. It's really cold in the morning. I think there's something else to do. Let's check the clothes, maybe. Could kind of use it. Not too bad. Those are pretty bad. Oh, I have leather. I should give it a shot. Let's do that. Solid. I have more leather. Let's try again. Ah! Too much to ask for. I need a better pair of jeans. Let's do that real fast.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Sounds a bit windy and nasty out there. Let's just look. Let's kind of waddle to the top of this outlook. This this overlook is what I was trying to say. You can have a look at the Timberwolves. They're here. I guarantee that. Where are you at? Okay, there's where the truck is. Bunny left untouched over there. They might be pretty far that way. It's not a good sign that I can't see them, because I really hope they're not down this road right here. They are. That's really great. I don't like that at all. That's why the substation kind of sucks.
Jesus, this is cold.
I don't want to get them going right now. They have a tendency here to really persist in their lack of anger management. Maybe just chill till late end of day, you know? I don't know. I think if I wait long enough, they might respawn in a different roaming area? I'm not sure. I'm just wandering, not knowing what to do. Okay, why are we heavy? We do have 2 more rounds. We have a... You can get by with the torch. It's uncomfortable. I have 1 marine flare left. I could try to beat him, like on the stairs. You know, I don't know. We'll see what it comes to. I have these guys. But I'm just, they're so, the noisemakers are good, but when you have to cook them in your hand, and it's just, it's inconsistent, I would say. That's the best way to put it. The bedroll is nice to have, for sure. Let's fix these wool socks. 45 minutes.
I gotta eat soon.
Fine then. We'll do this while we wait for weather and wolves. Seem a lot more calm. I'm actually going to try to sleep an hour. See if I can reset their location. I don't know if it'll work. It's not great for my exhaustion, but we'll do a lot of walking if I can once I get out of here. I don't think the weather's going to improve much. It's bad. I can't hold a torch in this weather. That's what makes these regions like this and bleak. I mean, you can get by the Timberwolves with the torch. I mean, if you shield yourself with it in their face, you can make it work. But with the wind in these regions, you don't have that option. They're still over there. They're going to be over there. It's possible I have to gun it with the rain flare. Wind's at my back. Could just do it now. It's not too cold. Yeah, I think I'll just creep out of here. I'll crawl for a while. Then I'll boogie. So just gotta get up that hill to... Boy.
Sure getting cold.
I think I'll go to line workers first. Change my mind on the fly. I want the wind to die down a little bit if I can. Here's the reason. They might pursue past the river that I'm kind of seeing as my choke point. Up through there, and it's a little bit more of a walk to get to the keeper's exit. Oh, look at this. How stupid is
Too
this?
cold to think.
I can walk now, can I? Yeah. And I'd like to make a fire if I have to at a choke point to get through them, or to keep them at bay. If it's windy, it could be blown out. I could go up the backside. That's an option. The part where they abandoned. Let's do that. Just bypass them. I don't need all this coal. Let's make a fire here. Get teas and etc. ready. And I guess it's time for the antibiotics too.
Come on, little fire.
Well, I'll take the Reshi when I leave. All right, I'll take care of both. Yep, 1C, do it. I need water though. I think I'm low on water. No, oh yeah, I'm done. We gotta make some water up. It'll be about right to end the day as well. So sleeping, where I go, I guess I could go to that keeper's south or north. It's a while to get to the cave. I think I can do it. Good this night travel. There's that burned down cabin. Maybe stop there and warm up. Medicinals, where are you? Let's drop these two. That will work for me. Don't you dare. One more of those and I'm good. Getting pretty late now. Not really improved out there, has it? I'll wander the backside there, and if I get jumped, I'll just head to the substation. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to spend a second night there, but I prefer not to. I think I can leave that one. I think I have enough cans. Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, yeah, the water did do that. Let's keep one of those. So what's making me heavy? A lot of cloth. I don't really need that. Oh, I don't have a lot of tinder. Noisemakers. Guess we drop a bit of sticks. Oh. Let's drop 5. Let's go. See what we can do. Oh my god. Okay. My teas cool off a bit, which is not good. These will be blown out. It's just looking really bad out here. Now I got headwind. That stick got me. I wanted that stick. There's also this cave back here. Quickly, where is she? Oh, it's in a bliss, isn't it? That's a bliss. Well, might as well use this time to get some more cattails, since they're not here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
need to hug this rock so I don't get lost.
I'm starting to feel numb.
Right? Am I going the right way?
I've never felt so cold in my life.
This has got to be it, right? Yeah, it's right
Damn
here.
it. So hungry.
Kind of funny thing about the weather here at Black Rock and at Bleak. It tends to be good early in the morning, where it's cold, but it's still. You get these night blizzards, these evening blizzards, where it's usually prime time to go walking and normal play. Well, I guess we just another night. Let's check the parasites. Okay, it was the right time. Tomorrow evening again. I'm not tired, no, so what to do? Guess we'll read for a bit. You know, where's that practical gunsmithing? I can read it up. I need food though. I need to eat. Healthy enough. Oh, I have to have no, I can't read with parasites, huh? Because it feels painful. Alright then, I have to lug this thing around with the parasites. I think I won't. It's a good place to have it right here. I'll learn myself. I don't need that book. If it's going to, if I can't read, feeling bad, then I'll just learn myself. I'll learn by actions. Guess that wasn't so bad. What was it, 34? Yeah. Oh, excuse
I need
me.
a horse.
Sorry about that. Okay. Well, video camera. Security. Even if it stops, it's going to be post-blizz for a while until it gets dark. Got me locked down in here. Let's do more of these, I guess. workbench? Oh, there's a workbench outside. That's right. Oh, the barrel. I don't think I want to burn anything. Nothing I want to make, is there? No. That's about it. That torch. Wrong run. Just need to get over with. Need to eat and sleep. You know, eat and pass time. Let's pass time. Long blizzard. There it stops.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
I know. More past time. Another Aurora. Too bad I wasn't at the mine now with my key code. Still have that, right? Somewhere. It's in my, I think it's over here, right? No. No, it's in here. Let's just do that. Did I leave it over by the prison? Might have to check. Oh yeah. There we go. It's this. There it is. Okay. Okay, time to sleep. Let's eat up. Save these for some. I know the weight. It's nice to get rid of them, but I know. Let's just do it. I'll use teas for other warming up. Peaches first. Soup's turn. I just gotta adjust my legs a bit there. Okay. I don't need that much. We'll get one more. Just for kicks, get it to 44, double 22. And we will sleep a good 8 hours, I think. Good night. What is in store today? Early morning. Still blustery.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Get it a bit brighter and I will check. Checking things out here. Just do some recon again. Just awful. Just awful. Definitely not a going weather. But we'll look. It's look weather, but not moving weather. Now they're going to be there. I think that's a perma spawn. So I'll be going the backside. I'll wait for a little bit better weather. I mean, I'm going through all this work, but I could get through them fine. If I had to. I have a gun. I have wiseacres. I have the marine flare. I mean, I'm just there's a chance that something goes wrong, so I don't do it quite as well. That's all. And we're fine otherwise. There's nothing I want to do really. It sounds much calmer.
Starving.
And I think we'll move out. Even without teas. I'll move out in the back. I can make a tea up on the mountainside if I need to. Make a fire. Let's get squatted and then maybe do a torch. That's pretty nice. Okay, this is a spot that will get us if we're not careful. I think. I'm going to go like this. Try something new. Something daring. Actually, it's the opposite of daring. Could stay here, go to the cave, get all rabbited, but weather's too nice. No. When I come up to this little open area, how well do they have that covered? That will be the question. I'm getting cold. Pretty well. There's a little bit of, I saw a little bit of a flash of one right there. You dirty dog.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I think they could, oh my god. I think they could be out of range, but just being safe. Stop, glass ankles.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a
You're
minute.
cool. You're fine. It's not. We have condition recovery in this mode. You know? Did you forget?
I need something to eat.
Dear? You just going where they aren't. I have rocks. Look over here, check out where the timber wolves are. And there were the I think it's right there. Yeah, it's right there. We're pretty close to it. They call this the pass of the 3 ankle breaks. Probably should have already had that. Once again, we'll just do it. Should be good. Okay, the one black wolf here is next. We'll just try to do a little, you know, classic torch stopper. No wind, so that's nice. How about the keepers? There's our friend. Make sure we're on flat land. Turn around. It's about time. Get out of here. Go say hi to your friends. I wonder if they... what kind of society they have. The timber wolves and the black wolves, if they, you know... if, you know, the black wolves have been here... normal wolves have been here longer. Maybe if they look at the timber wolves as, like, in disgust with the new kids on the block, or... timber wolves generally kind of more feared. Laugh at the normal wolves. Like, I can't believe you guys get scared off. Just a torch and people with rocks. Taking some good damage here, but reaching the exit too. We'll make a fire up here. I think there's a chance. Excuse me. I think there's a chance that there's a wolf on the other side here. We didn't see it when I came through, but I thought I heard there's a chance. Maybe it's on high wolf spawn though, only when we are like when you do no go or dead man or stalker. But I think this is Loper, Gunloper, so that could be a reason. We're not leaving yet. We're getting our torch first. Oh, do not do that. No. Oh my god. Go back. Give me my torch. Where is it?
Oh, so cold.
Let's do this. There we go. You know what? Old grounds. Let's light a quick fire here. Here's the spot to do it. Which one? Let's do the tire fire. Okay. We'll get our teas going and we'll try to make a good push through here.
Come on, little fire.
The weather's so nice. We'll do that then.
Perfect.
I saw that flash. I thought it was wolf. One coal. This is kind of a tricky burn fire. Oh my gosh. No, the pain, you
That didn't work.
idiot. Okay, do this one without making a big deal about it verbally. Can you? Guess not. I need to cook. Geez, that's what I need to do. need to drop those. Yeah, cans. We have too many cans. Can't. Up here. Trying to hear secrets. Hello? I hear somebody speaking in there. No, I need to put it up to the door. Okay, right here then. Fool's coal. That's what they call charcoal. Fool's coal. I hope the weather will hold up while I do this. Okie doke. I do like waiting to put these out until I'm about ready to travel, you know. Given they have the, this is what we're working with now with them burning. Let's try that. Let's pick it up. We'll wait till we get ready to go take them out. Let's just do this. Hustle it up. I think we're gonna get some wind and some nast coming. Yep. It's okay. Need the water and let's do that. It's gonna blizz. Travel torch, I'll take it. Oh no, no. I'm trying to put the torch out. Please. I don't think that's gonna hold up. I shall beat the impending blizzard doom with my expediency. I actually just might walk through it. It's not really that complicated to get through here. It leads you just where you need to go. It's not open. Just gonna get to that cabin for sleepy time. At least just be a momentary sleep. Or stop. Torch is holding up strong though. I do want to fish the hut. Oh, I better stay. Get my torch. There is one. I don't want my torch to blow out. I could just walk this dog all the way across the rope bridge, though. I think that might be a better option. Hustle in the corners, because you don't want them to catch up to you and then... Oh, don't do that. You're keeping me from my teas, buddy. I don't like that at all. You're gonna get shot when I come back for that reason. I have 2 bullets here. But right now I'm just getting out of here. You know what? Shot from the rope bridge? Coming? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, let's drink tea on the rope bridge. Whoa! Dear God. Get up. I don't think I'll do that again. Drinking that tea tastes warm and nice. Yeah, that dog has a death wish. I'm going to sit at the opening there when I come through. Toss rocks down to the road. Just wait. Or maybe see if it's over here. Pick a deep shot. Hey, good to see you again. Hey, good to see you again, too. You know what? I don't think I'm going to need the other tea. Which is fine. Just stay in the windshade here. So yeah, we did get the wolf. My whole little talking point about the wolf density with stalker and interloper didn't even matter. A wolf was there. The first time I came through here, I'm not sure what happened. I guess it's on its roll, it spawned inside the terrain, so it didn't appear.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
No, I could use a lot of sticks. I'll stick up like crazy, because when I get to that cabin,
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I'll burn. I'll burn stuff. Burn lots of stuff. I will replace that one with this one.
God, I need to find some place to escape this cold.
But I'm going to be more neat about it right there. This thing is a while to get through here, honestly. It's nice, it's cool. It's like going to the back of the store. You're just trying to get to point B. Need that. There it is. I think I'll take a sleep here to get a save point. And then head to the cave.
Damn.
And get warmed up.
freezing.
Use the sticks, won't get warmed up again. Get a save point. My butt's really hurting right now playing this game. I was at, I don't know, I was standing a long time helping with the baseball game, and then came here and just the perpetual settings getting to me. I mean, I'm tired because I've been out here walking in the snow, and you know, with this huge pack on. Hopefully, you know, running away from these dogs. Will you just... Oh, you're that heavy? Okay. Look at these sticks. Nice stick spawn around here. Just letting that interloper, the condition hit, and the interloper future recovery wash over us. This torch is holding up really well. It's kind of nice to keep the saplings around because I don't really need them. Oh, Reshi's up there. Oh, I love all this water. Happy birthday. Alright, let's use it. Start up. Lots of sticks. It's going to be a stick fire.
Oh, lucky day.
Down to 30. What's the temp at? It's coming. Water. No, 25, just because. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good. Okay. We'll do that. And then we'll sleep for an hour. I'll try to make the cut clean, the edit clean for when I come back. I'll probably have one more sesh to put in this one. What's it at now? About 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go for about 3.5. Enjoy your snooze. Am I good? Let's drink. Now let's snooze. In this bed. And after our nap, our water is ready. We didn't need to make any. We have tons here. This is going to be a water stop in between. We'll just keep them here. We'll be traveling back and forth. Here at the water hole. And it's cold. I think I'll be okay. Let's see. Get quite a bit of a wind break through there. I'll make 1 tea just in case. Oh, do I need to take... Boy. Yeah, I need to take the another dose. So we'll make a tea right here. Pick it up. We'll do a dual purpose. You know, I'll make another one just to have it. Let's make a rose tip for later if I need to get warmed up. So we have so much water. Take 1. Empty. How's the weight looking? Not bad. It's a little heavy, but it's fine. We'll need a lower weight a little bit because I'll have the rifle coming back. What's heavy? Probably the coal. I can drop some of this coal here. About 10. Let the coal stop. Maybe maybe the hammer too. Keep it nice and light. Wow, did it disappear underneath? No, it's there. Okay. Perfect. We'll take this one. Cooking up. Good. We'll take the torch. You know what? It's a good torch. We'll do another one. Head out. Yeah. Probably going to get blown out, but we'll see what we can do. Stick. Let's get by this edge. If I recall, I had some issues with the bedroll. And the black rock helps with that. So this time I'm going in this cave with the bedroll in hand. Oh, bunny rabbits. I'll have to take advantage of that. You know, what's the food like? I can take advantage of that right now. There's no wolves, so that did it. Hate that bug. Double knock to the head coming up. There he goes. Drop you. Where's our other friend at? Drink that.
Oh.
Yeah, you're feeling bad. Oh, down here. By my torch. Little left. Let's get our torch. Oh, you heard that, huh? Where's my torch at? Okie doke. Perfect. Take you both in over here. It's very nice to have the wolf-free zones for those reasons. It's like the ravine, you can kind of hunt in peace. Stink-proof areas. Let's check the dosage out real quick. Okay, it's working. Good.
Good. Weak.
Yeah, you're hungry. We got some food coming. And some nap time coming. Just push this through. This little walk is longer than you think. Oh, what? Actually, it's shorter than I thought. I'm already here. No, I guess not.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load.
I go back to what I said. It's longer than you think. A little window there. It's the viewing window. So, I guess it's the
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
TLD spectating. Come in there, you can watch the survivors pass through. Hop up. It's funny how I'm getting the wind right through here. There's a headwind in this little thing. I was thinking this tunnel would be protected.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Oh my gosh, through the rock. Come on. Really? More rabbits, more rabbits. I'll be fine with my 2. I don't have a rock. Maybe I can chase you over to the cave mouth. There's a rock. Oh, I left my torch go out. Kind of works out. While you're running. Bouncer? No. That rabbit is really confused. You gotta get going in a second, but I'll keep playing with this rabbit. Having a good time. It's stuck. Nah. How about not with that? What was that? Did it hit its foot? No, I thought you were gonna go right. Oh my gosh, this thing is so long. I'm getting cold.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
From deep? Nope, didn't hear anything. I think we're almost there. I'm going to push being cold. We're heavy and pretty tired. I think this could be it, though. That's the thing about sometimes with Great Bear. It's a place of natural beauty and difficulty. You know, nature at its fiercest. But also you have the magic of the aurora and the magic of the wind going through rocks. At times. If I recall, it's up through here. No, it's above, isn't it? Oh, it's right there. It's up there. I'm really heavy. I'm getting every stick, though. I'm going to make a fire over here. I mean, when I get in. Keeper's Bass. Into the big cave. I think I'll see how long I can walk without lights. But I have a lantern and I have full... I have a jerry can. I think I want to stay this way. It's going to be a bit of a slog. We're pretty heavy. Look at that, yep. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I think it's this way if I recall. No, this isn't the crossroads. Okay, good, it's not. Here we go. Wow. Crazy. Forgot how bright it was. Okay. Let's refill this up. Wow, I don't have much left. all those fasts. Can I save a bit fishing? I don't think I did. Let's see. Yep, I saved a looks like I have a little. It's still here, but there's no showing, so maybe I just saved enough to be able to use the container. Because if you don't use it all, you can keep the jerry can for fishing. Yeah. Good to get oil from the fish. I mean, fuel. Get the, yeah. Lantern oil. Okay, I don't need it now. I think that's all I needed it for. Are we here? Is this it? Is this the big room? No, I didn't loop around to the crossroads, did I? No. Oh, yeah. Let's make sure there's not a rotom missing here. It's been a while. Oh, there is. Stops right here, though, doesn't it? No. Ah, I'm lost. It's feeling so good that I had a mental map of this place. Yeah. Okay. This is that crossroad. There's one crossroads you get to where it kind of does a loop back to it. I think it's this one. You don't want to go this way. You want to go back here. Sorry for all this. Okay, which way did I come from? Okay. I think I came from over there, right? Yeah, so let's go this way. Oh no. Okay, that's where I came in, isn't it? Did I just make a loop? I think I came in from right here. Yep, here's the campfire. There's the exit. Okay. I stayed left all the way here. So if I stay right all the way back, I think I'm good. When I first came in here, I stayed left. Okay, that's nothing. Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Painful. So I'm gonna stay right. Here's this room again. Lantern is gone. Just let it burn out. There it goes. Stay right. I'm staying right. This is it. Okay. Here's our stuff. We got lots of torch sticks. We have a cured maple. Where's my stash of stuff? Put these rabbits there. What else can I drop? Leave our pot here. Put our bedroll down. Where's a good sleeping spot? This little bowl here looks like a good spot to sleep in, huh? That's what I would do. What? What's it over here? Okay. I was tired. I dropped the gun, if I recall. Well. Where exactly is it? Pot. Is it back at the trailer? No. Maybe? Okay. I'm going to go out, have a look at the stuff outside, come back in. Might go watch some video. It is time to get settled for the night. We're going to have some rabbit meat dinner here. And I'm kind of at a cut moment, even though I'm putting these kind of together. And I did look, and the rifle was at the other end of the cave. I must have walked by it when I came in. Let's get this fire going, then I'll do these rabbits. Oh, not this one. Let's do this one. Look at that one's small. These sticks are looking nice. Perfect. Go ahead and use the torch I have instead of letting it run out, getting the rabbits and
Come on, little fire.
made it disappear. And having to use another match. I'm having trouble starting this fire with that dead rabbit staring at me over there. Stop staring at me, rabbit.
Come on, little fire.
That was last try, and she did it that time.
Perfect.
Lots of sticks. I guess I didn't need that many, but you know what? It's nice to get the weight off. Kind of want to get all these torches sitting around. They are bothering me. Right there. Look at all these. Oh, my maple. You sit on the rock. Okay. Water is, it's passable. Here's what I should do. Get it over here and do that. So I know after I'm done. Sizzle up. See. Yeah, we got parasites. I think I took the dose. Excuse me, for today. I think tomorrow, next dose. I suppose we can get some fern guts here too. Why not? 30 minutes. Oh, those are almost done.
Oh.
Yep. The worms are angry tonight because we're hungry. Not getting their food. Okay, good. That. We'll put the gut over here. There we go. Where's the bed at? There it is. Okay. Go ahead and do this one. I guess I could make water, but it's fine. Oops. Let those cure, because we're going back into Black Rock again. We're going just back and forth, back and forth. Get the rifle going back to the prison. I want to live out the parasites in the prison. With the rifle going, fixing the rifle. Maybe shooting a moose over there. Some wolves. Nice bright cave. It might not be bright for YouTube, but right here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yes. There we go. Time to eat and sleep now. The tiny bites. Good to go. Do I have a cooking pot? I need to break those down. Cooking pot. I don't. So I'll need that. I'll just grab it. 10 hours of sleep. No, you dirty dog. Misclicked. Oh well. Not bad to get a little rose hit before bed. Alright, let's sleep for 10 hours. Double check, yep. This is why it's got light. We have some sunroof up there, or a skylight. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, so water's good. We're good to go. How's this lantern? Dead.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Torches. I have 124% torch. So that one needed to change, I believe. We'll start a fire here. Oh yeah, I was gonna take my medicine. Two of them. Okay. Okay. So I'm good. I just don't know. Sometimes I forget if it takes two. Yeah, I was 6. Takes two at one time. Okay, good. Okay, let's start a fire. I think there's a blizzard going on out there. So I'm going to start a fire and break those torches down for sticks and get some torches. Then we'll head out Back to Blizzard, back to Blizzard Keeper, back to Keepers, north. Get back to the prison, get the rifle. Go. Save that one. Okay. You know what? I just think I'll drop them. Some other time we'll break these down. Look at this pile. Burned out torches. We'll take some. So I'm just past the threshold before the rifle, so we know our weight's pretty good. One more. Not the best torches, but...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Stay left, mainly? Stay left. Triple pebble. Oh. Stopping for some coffee. Real life. Astrid had to contemplate for a moment. Stay left, but I can't go left there. Bounce shot. Okay. There's a fire there. There's the opening. There's the rifle. So it's so close to the opening, I must have walked right over it.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think you're fine. There we go. Okay. What's our weight at? Not bad. Here we go. Weather. Blizzard. Aww. Cold. Might be passable. Now I wish I had those torches I could break down. Anything else to do? Not really. Clothing is terrible. Well, this is good. Just I need some jackets and stuff, you know. No leather. Get them out of cattails, get some cloth. What part of the day is it? Kind of want to just head through and go down that canyon, you know. It's pretty warm. Take a little cold damage. Let's do it. Blizzard Walker. Blizzard Keeper, Blizzard Walker.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
See, we're protected. Still pretty cold though. We won't have far to go when the weather is good again. That's the benefit of terrain like this. Can't get lost, really, you know.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I know you're cold. Let's get to our little cabin here.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I think we're just about there. We'll see if we can find it. Oh, that was a worm. That was a worm bite right there. It's a specific kind of groan. It's a worm groan. We'll go over here and take a nap at the fire.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Where is it? Okay, next one over, I guess. Right in the face. There's the saw. There's the dilapidated structure. Almost looked like a crowbar. There's coal. Okay. There's the hammer. We'll have to figure out our inventory here.
One little fire.
Pack management with the new additions. still have one more coal because I plan on sleeping actually.
I can barely walk with this
Yeah, I
much
might
gear.
redrop some of that. We'll just see. We're hot. Let's take a nap right off the bat. Let's eat one of those. I know it's Interloper, but yeah, condition's not doing so great. I mean, it'll be fine and we'll get it back, but just the way it is. Pretty nice out. 42. Drop more water, looks like. Not sure I want to drop coal. I have the rifle now. Do I really need the pry bar? I've been through everything. I don't think I do. Double drink up. I'll be making a fire along the way, I think, at some point. Let's just leave. It's a good one. I guess we'll get a tea going. One tea. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get a rose hip prepped. Oh, it's really nice now. Good torch.
Damn it. So hungry.
Yeah, we're leaving. We'll have some tea to help that belly. Groundhog Day going through this spot. Back and forth, back and forth. The quest for the rifle. Get it back to the prison, fix it up. Then blammo. Auto walk is nice when you have a drink. So we might have that wolf on the edge of this exit. On the way back, we did. I'm inclined to just shoot it. Maybe it will be show its face on the other side of the ravine there. Kind of when you first come up to it. We're almost there.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Wow, this is a stick spawn right here, isn't it? Wow. We'll drink that. Which one's the hot one? It helps. Okay, let's have a look. You around? I have an idea. Anything? Guess not. We do have the flare gun. I have to remember that. No flare shells though? I guess right here would have been the better throwing spot. There's the wolf. Don't think it worked. I think the wolf's actually in between where I come out and this spot. So I think it should be good.
Where can I find something to eat?
It'll be behind me. It's calm day though. I have the torch, so no big deal. Let's try to get across this before the new torch. Oh dear. Might lose my torch. Thought I could make it across. It's gonna be close. I think I'm gonna lose it though. Uh-oh, got caught up. Oh, where'd it go? Oh well. Lost the match. Let's take care of this wolf.
Come on, little fire.
We'll start a fire too, get some teas, take care of this wolf, do all that. I want this wolf
I
gone.
can't feel my feet.
This is my pass.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Pull the wolf up here. What? Wolf is not coming. Where are you?
It's a goddamn freezing.
You right here? There you go. Come on. I could just shoot it with my torch, but I want the fire because I want to make some teas too. We will use the revolver. Usually it runs when you're out of sight. Oh, okay. Oh, that far away, huh? Oh. Should have been a kill. Got it kind of in the chest, though, I think. Five degrees. Let's make those. We had all those rose hips, so. Wind's still pretty good, so it should be okay with the wolf. Drink that up. Take one more torch, I guess. Perfect. We'll see where it ran off to. I kind of need some coffee, too. We'll see how it goes. I think I should be fine. I will have a timber wolf confrontation. I think. It's more likely it ran that way, but you know what? We shall see in just a moment. I'm not going to stick around. Did I miss my... No, my shell is in my casing's in my revolver. It's that cold, huh? Why is it 3? Okay.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Yep. Heading on out. Down through the canyon here. Meet our wolf friend. Did I shoot it coming through here? I can't remember. I think I just waved it off with the torch. Which I shall do again.
Sure getting cold.
It's funny, when I have a weapon like this, I still look for rocks to do the torch thing, but obviously a weapon does it too. Don't sprain. Don't sprain while you're drinking. All right, there's the wolf. Gotta make sure we don't have a torch blow out here. Seemed less responsive to the revolver than throwing a rock. Kind of a dumb wolf. Yep, it's getting pretty late here. Back again, huh? Oh, it's gonna get bad here. It's getting bad. Don't really have any flares either. Full on blizz. Might be full on blizz.
Need something to eat.
I don't think I want to walk through a blizzard to get to the prison. I think there could be that pack over there. I mean, if it blizzard's right here, I'm not sure my flare situation is. Oh, I got a flare. Okay.
Jeez, this is cold.
I can just book it to the prison with my blue flare. This is the way, right? Sneak by here to get around the backside. Yes, it is.
Do I if I don't warm up soon?
It's out. Condition is hurting. Once I get stationary a bit, where I can wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh. The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Did I forget my bedroll? No, it's there. Okay. Where am I going? I'm cold. Just get a quick warm up fire. Well, yeah. Let's do that. We'll burn some coal. 1 or 2 pieces. To get warm. And then,
Come on, little fire.
yeah. Then I'll try to get that dropped down there. The flare. Book it to the prison. Be a little less weight.
Lucky day.
Maybe I can make some coffee. Piece of coal there. It's looking a bit nasty. I think it will blizzard here. It's a pretty good protected spot, though. I could almost sleep here. Get some stamina back, you know. We'll see. Just eat a few cattails. Just to feel better about ourselves. How much coffee do we have? Oh, we have no. We have none cup. Okay, we have 1 cup. We used a bunch for the rope climbs. We shall drop a few. Teas. Just in case. Oh, don't walk in the fire. Sometimes my fingers, my WASD fingers get a little discombobulated. Jiggle? Proper jiggle done? Let's take a little bit of a nap here. Yeah, I thought I left my bedroll. I was not feeling too happy. Got those flares. Those better not burn. I jiggled them enough. I'm sure, right? Looking pretty dark out here. If I can get on the road, then I'm good to go. How's the weight? Not too bad. We're warm enough. Let's take a torch. Let's get a good one.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Visibility will be an issue, for sure. There's the road. Here we go. way up. We'll see if we get some timber wolves. Headwind will make it difficult. Full on blizz. Perfect. Watch the road. There's the truck. Dicey here. There's a ravine.
My fingers.
No sign of the timbers, though. But we're on our way to the prison. In a raging blizzard in Black Rock. That's the life. This is the life we choose. Trying to keep an eye on the surface below.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Here we are at the prison. What a welcome. So we're short of food, but we're going to have a cattail dinner tonight. Tomorrow, we'll look to eat a little more, you know, have a bigger feast tomorrow. Get some meat. This needs to be shut. This one is tricky. It can change the temperature because it's not a load with this thing, is it? But I'm good right now. It will get warmer with the blizzard gone, and it will get colder with the morning. So my condition will only go up because where I'm not going to be traveling. I'm going to be sticking around here. I'll have tomorrow night. So let's go ahead and kind of a conservative sleep here, maybe like 7 hours or so. 5.4. We'll have a tea with it. You know, but presumably the wolf will be gone. Let's do that. Let's pick this up. Take this flare out in case the wolf surprises us, and I'll go to like the steam tunnels or something like that, where it's kind of a load. Okay, here we go.
Oh, so cold.
It's cold. It's freezing. Yeah, we're going to sleep for actually a couple hours. Then we'll check on the Aurora. If it's not there, then I'll sleep for a full 10. Steam tunnel sleep's the best sleep. Right there. Okay. 2 hours sleep. Lots of stuff is healed. I think the blizzard's still going.
I could eat anything.
Goodness gracious. I still think the Aurora could pop up. It does that late morning. I guess I'll know. This the wires will shock on, so I don't have to leave. Yeah, let's just pass time for an hour. I'm losing faith.
I'm so hungry.
I lost faith. Okay. You're not doing it. Let's eat. I don't think I'll even do the herbal tea. Gotta get some meat tomorrow for sure. I got parasites. I'm just gonna feast on wolf when I'm here. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's sleep for a good 9 hours, I think. We can go 10. Why not? "19 days.
I could eat anything right now.
How about wolf? Sound good? Oh, you swap blizzards. Isn't that lovely? Should I go to the prison bunkers? I don't know. Where should I head over to? I want to be here because I want to be able to get into the workshop. So.
I could eat anything right now.
Change of scenery. Let's just go over here to the infirmary. Close the door behind you, as I tell my kids. But I still got a stem. I got a bunch of stems, don't I? No. I'm thinking of my other run. Okay, let's sleep an hour. Come on, Blizzard, let me do stuff. Sounds better. Yeah, post Blizz. Stopping. Is there stuff to do? How's our matches? 10 matches is not looking good. we haven't made it to bricklayers. We might have to do that. We might have to go to bricklayers. The match situation is looking dire. I'm kind of loose with them. Yeah, this run we had triple difficulty with matches. You know, I'm getting a little runitis. I have a couple of them that have just a bounty. I remember now in keepers when we first came in there, I was down pretty low. We've gotten the matches already at the jailers. Bricklayers can have matches. This car can have matches here. I think I got some from there though, if I recall. We need food though. We need to cook some meat. We need to have a... Yeah, tonight has to be a good night. Gotta get some wolf meat. Gotta get some wolf meat. Gotta get the code. Fix the rifle and then just like shoot and eat everything in sight here. Get nice and fat and then head out to bricklayers. Get some more matches. Kill a moose. Profit. Okay. It's looking, it still sounds terrible up there. I'm gonna maybe try to do something productive for... Oh, I need to have my medicine. Take your meds. Just let her breathe here. Okay. Halfway there. Somebody's chart. Oh, looks like sodium is a bit low here. Okay, let's go ahead and... there's nothing to do. I guess I'll walk over to steam tunnels again. Are these wolves out over here?
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
Let's give it a shot. Lots of rocks to throw for sure. There's one. Let's try to get nice and close. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? What the hell? Wow. Got lucky. I'll have to look back on that video. I wanted the meat inside this little cage, but that didn't work out.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Let's go in here and regroup, and then we'll go get some more meat. We'll have our revenge. Think, hammer. That's why you got that hammer. It's nice. We will save here, and yeah, we'll do another long session in the future. It's a good point right now of the next fold of the story. With the rifle repair, killing some of the wolves around here. We're gonna have to find some matches, and more to come. And then I think we have more to do in Pleasant Valley. I will head on over there eventually and explore the part of the map which I have not already. We'll see how long we can survive. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks.